I'm not that easy to tame. You should see me under these lights. All my tears turn to ice. That's the sweetest escape. Every time the feeling kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you get it now. Rock that didn't. 잠깐 터지만 누가 누군지 와. Think you run that? Guess we gonna be. You know I walk it, I'll talk it. 눈 감고 하나 둘 셋. I ain't gotta explain. I'm with all of my sisters, got him going insane, yeah. You know we on a mission, all gas, no brakes, yeah. Breaking out of this system, breaking out of this cage, yeah. Bet you get enough, ain't that did enough. 순간 있지만 누가 누군지, oh. Think you're running out, guess we gonna walk it, talk it. 눈 감고 하나 둘 셋.
Blackpink in your area.
Fuck that hoe, fuck that bitches, fuck that hoe to the condom slip. Who the fuck y'all hoes think run this shit? Miss she, her black vagina designer, say Gucci Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce Diva Donda Dundada Tokyo Honda drip. Niggas tweaking, hoes is eating, pussy popping, Dolce season, new designer, new vagina, push back, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, hoes is pissed, they mistaken, I'm that bitch. Wrist stay frozen, cue the Trojans, let's go, I'ma get.
What is up, guys? How we doing today? How we doing? We out here. Let me turn my headset down so I'm not so damn loud. We're getting into this cut making here in a couple minutes here. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna cut back. We're gonna kiki. We're gonna have a good damn time. I'll see you, Lauren. Velo is going to be coming in a little bit later. So we're gonna just go chit chat for a little bit. We'll chit chat for a little bit. Vibe out, have a good time. Big shout out to the birthday girl, Lauren Shea LA in the building. Happy 31st birthday. It's 31st, right? Yeah, 31st. 31st birthday. Ooh, it's been a crazy 31 years, hasn't it? Look, I remember 31 years ago, okay? When you hit that 35, oof. Just letting you know right now. Oof. But we had a vibe last night, had a good time, sang some songs, confessed to my love again, you know, for everybody that wants to know. You know, confess my love for Sasha Ray. It didn't go according to plan. You know, she rejected me. But it's okay.
Bruh.
You know, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You know, she just rejected me. It's fine. You know, she just didn't want to be part of the whole harem. You know, it's fine. You know, she straight came with this. That's the music that played in her head as soon as I mentioned her manses. You know, it is what it is. What's Eyes Up, Eyes Evil? How we feeling today? By the way, guys, I do have a new song of the day. I was going to play it before we did start doing everything and kind of do our normal things that we do with the things. Where did it go? Hello? Okay, well, apparently I didn't have it up in my tab. What the fuck? Please bear with me for 2 seconds. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Done babysitting? That is awesome, Eyes. I'm so glad you got some time. You got some time for yourself now. Some time for yourself instead of being around them children's. Hold on. Let me get. Why is this not popping up? Oh, here it is. That shit took right. So this is a remix. We're gonna turn this one off here. This is a remix. I don't remember if you remember. You remember Who's That Chick? It was by David Guetta, Nicki Minaj, and I think Neo was on it. I think. But this is a remix of. I want y'all to listen to it. Y'all tell me if it's good or not. If it's bad, then I won't put it in my set. But I wanted to at least get y'all a little opinion on it. Okay.
Sound is my remedy. Feeding me energy. Music is all I need. Baby, I just wanna dance. I don't really care. I just wanna dance. I don't really care. Back on the dance floor, bad enough to take me home. Back on the dance floor, bad enough to take me home. So hard, hazing through my beating heart. Friends kissing on the floor, heart is beating hardcore. Everybody's getting loose, see off the grip. Back on the dance floor, bad enough to take me home. So hard, hazing through my beating heart. Friends kissing on the floor, heart is beating hardcore.
Okay, is it a bop or is it a flop? I'm kind of feeling like it's more of a flop, but I like it though. I don't know why I like it. It's kind of like angry, happy music. It's like happy, angry music. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, I don't know. Oh, the other thing too is I do have my song. I'm not 100% done with it yet. But I did have. Where did I delete it? Did I move it to a wrong folder? I might play it later if I can find it. Because I have like so many tracks in here. Oh my god! I just realized that I have a whole folder of like unreleased music, just sitting there, just sitting on the hard drive. What's up, Keith? How you doing? All right, so that's definitely a no-go on that track. That was a no-go. We're not going to put that track in the set. It's too hard. Let's go ahead and get some music queued up here. Let's get some music at least in your guys' ears. We are definitely going to start on the cup. Again, we're going to let Velo have some time. She ran a little bit behind with work, which, hey, I understand how that is. And we're going to start on it anyway. She just won't know that we started on it until she comes in. but we are doing the cup. This one right here is a completed cup if you guys are interested in what they are. This is Lauren Shea LA's cup. It is completed, 100% done. It is blinged the shit out. It is, and it also has rhinestones hidden somewhere. One here too. I hid some rhinestones. That one is done. The community cup is not done. I'm still working on it. This is the community cup, which will end up, we're going to be giving it away to F7 Shenanigans. Shenanigans is going through a lot of stuff, and she needs a little pick-me-up, because I said so. It's my show. We got MVK's cup that I was working on last night. I got tired, and I didn't want to work on it anymore. Look, I'm gonna work on it more. I need to. MVK's cup, community cup, Black Ups cup is 75% of the way there done. It's about 75% of the way done. We got projects. So we got one done and a couple in the works. One done and a couple in the works. But we're gonna get started on hers. Her rhinestones are actually really, really pretty rhinestones. I don't know if you guys can see those. You can see those there. They're an interesting rhinestone color. Definitely a really cool blue color, and then we also have this aqua here. There's like an aqua color. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? I'm gonna need to find a Deadpool cup and have you bling him. So I don't like doing, I could do the simple logo of it, but doing something crazy, no. Because you have to use such small rhinestones, it's a nightmare for me. It's just a nightmare. I could try it, but I don't expect it to look real pretty. Just gonna let you know that right now. I'm better with size 20. These are size 20 rhinestones, and then size 10 rhinestones. The rhinestones you would need to make it look good are size 2 and maybe 6, and those are small AF. But I'm doing good, Kayla. Thank you so much for asking. We're gonna get started with this cup right now. I'm gonna start with the first layer. Again, guys, if you see me looking down, I'm not ignoring chat. I am just hyper focused on this first layer. Oh my god, this is such a big. Okay. That is way too much glue. Oh my god. I don't have a tip for this one, so. Oh my god, that's way too much glue. Oh my god. I put way too much glue on this first row. Hold on. I'm trying to move it around here. Hold on. I may have to just scrape this off. You know what? I think we'll be okay. Give me this paper. I put way too much on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that'll work. Let's just start getting going on it so it doesn't dry. Let me get this going here. We're going to be doing a different pattern that I haven't done in a while. So I actually think I'm gonna use those. You know what? Let's see. Let's see how it looks. Let me place it there and see. Nope, I don't like that. Nope, don't like that. That's gotta go. Put that on the vape. But we are going to be doing a different pattern that I haven't really done in a while. So we'll see if it kind of plans out, if it goes the way I want it to go. I don't know yet. We're gonna see here. We're gonna see if it works. Which I can already tell by the way it's looking. It might not work. I don't know if I like these rhinestones yet. I don't know if I like it. Don't know. I'll show you guys here in a second. I'll show you here in a second. I haven't done this pattern again in a long time, so I don't know if it's gonna be too blue or not. I don't know. All right, so here's the pattern. If you guys can see that, it has different color, so it goes a dark blue, light purple almost, to a light blue. So it's a little different. Instant Killer, welcome on in. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh my God, we haven't seen you in a while. It's been a hot minute. Happy to see you again. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything is good with you. I hope you were safe, healthy, happy, and aware. Because I know how it can be, girl. Oof. I know how it can be.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Welcome on in. That is Velo right there. We're gonna get started here with the questions and the answerings and all the stuff here. Let me get to my screen. And let me turn off the we don't need the Charlie XCX going on right now. Let me get to the crafting screen here. Let me get the Discord up. All right, there we go. Can you hear her, guys? Can you hear the Velo? Make sure I don't have to turn her up too loud. There we go. There's Velo. Welcome on in. I know that work kind of kept you a little late today. You know. Do I have to?
Yeah, we got a last minute case like 4 minutes before closing.
You know, I can write a strongly worded letter to your boss. If you need me to write, a very strongly, worded letter, I will. To him, to let him know that it is not
No,
okay
it's
to keep my
I'm
Velo
trying to
away
get
from me.
into this department.
Oh, okay. So I will. I'll make sure that it's it's very HR then. So I kind of started on your cup
Yes.
before you even got here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the rhinestones and all the cool stuff here in a second, and then we're gonna kind of get into the podcast podcast vibe here. So your rhinestones.
Okay.
These are the ones that you picked, which is the aqua. I don't know what to call these. Aqua transparent. they're
Yeah.
because on the listing, they don't look like that, but it is what it is. And then we got like, I think this is Dodger Blue.
Hell yeah. You already know.
It's Dodger Blue. And then we got the aqua
on.
colors.
The aquas. It's all
So-
about the blues, baby.
And I'm doing a pattern that I haven't done in a while. And I'll show you the pattern here. This is what let me get the little. This is what the pattern is going to look like.
Ooh.
Which it doesn't look like a lot right now. Give it like 3 rows.
Oh.
Give it like 3 rows.
Okay.
Give it 3. Give it a couple rows. But what we're gonna start off is a little bit of an icebreaker question for you. This icebreaker question,
Okay.
it again can be weird. It can be random. Like the icebreaker question I did for Lauren was, I think it was, do you use salt or sugar in your grits? Which, weird. I know. Oh, hold on. I'm muted. Oh my God, I'm muted in Discord. You couldn't hear me the whole time.
I'm sorry.
You had to stream up. Well, now you don't gotta do that. Look, if it ain't a little ghetto around here, it ain't AO Fuzz podcast or AO Fuzz production or anything like that. This question I have for you, a little bit of an icebreaker question here. If you could only watch one form of sports, what sport would it be and why?
That's easy.
Easy?
It's easy.
What
It's
is it?
baseball. I grew
Okay.
up on baseball. Yeah. I watched my brother play it. I played softball myself. I mean, I've been a baseball fan since I was like 7 years old.
So baseball.
So, yeah.
Baseball is the one and only. Okay. Because
Pretty much. I mean, honestly, realistically, that's pretty much the only sport I watch. Like,
because I was
watch the Olympics and stuff like that. But
me, it'd be figure skating. That's just because I like it. I'm weird. Don't mind me.
figure skating is fun. But see, I only watch it for the Olympics.
Okay. Y'all can hate on my figure skating. It's fine.
I'm not hating.
Hating on my figure skating. No, whatever. It's okay. The other question that we have here is I forgot to do this earlier, which I'm remembering to do it. Let people know who you are, where they can find you, because I forgot to do that to a couple people, and we did it halfway through the podcast.
No worries. I'm pretty low key right now. But my name is Velo44. You can find me on Kick. You can find me on Twitch. I haven't been on there in a little hot minute, but you can find me there. Instagram as well as Twitter, VL044 _. I typically play FPS games, really. That's kind of been my bread and butter. I got introduced to like Call of Duty when I was like 10, 11. So that's been my favorite. But I'm open to new games. But I'm definitely a gamer. I've always been a gamer. I started growing up playing games with my dad and everything. So it's always just been a hobby and my outlet to whatever real world is doing. I kind of just zone into the games.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Let's not let her lie to us, okay? She is a straight FPS goat. Her and MVK, I don't understand. I don't understand how they get the kills they get, how they get the stuff that they get, because there's a couple games I played with them, and I'm like, ooh, I'm just going to go have some fun with the girls today. Ooh, we're going to have a relaxing stream. And no, it turns into Sweat-tastic 4.0. Who can shoot who has the most kills, kill race, tournament, battle royale. The fuck? Or sometimes it turns into, let's see who can roast who the better. I feel like it's like whose line is it anyway type type of deal, but um, it's definitely a fun time and a fun vibe. Um, does that kind of come naturally, like the banter that you have? Because I've noticed it's hard for some people in the streaming space to kind of get their rhythm with streaming. Um, did like the shit talking just
Mhm.
become natural to you sometimes? Because you have some good comebacks.
You know what's funny is that no, it didn't. It
Okay.
never came naturally to me because growing up, as um I was like I was gaming, right? So I would play a lot of like offline gaming, but once I started going online, you know, growing up, talking as a girl gamer wasn't really a good thing. Because as soon as you go into a lobby, all these little boys, grown ass men talking shit to you, right? So as a kid growing up, I actually did not talk at all. I put the headset on, but I wouldn't talk to anybody. I was just gaming, but I would listen to it for comms and stuff like that. But I wouldn't talk. I would let my gameplay talk for me. So that's probably why whenever you see me focused on the game, is I'm in that kind of like mode of like, okay, let me just lock in and do my thing because I would my goal was whenever anybody talked shit to me, I was gonna prove them wrong in the game. And then afterwards I could say whatever the fuck I want because I already fucked you up, right? So that was my mentality playing. But yeah, growing up actually shit talking was not a thing for me. It wasn't until I got older and you started finding all the other girls playing because I think at one point we were all kind of scared. Like, let's be honest, growing up it wasn't easy, you know.
Mm.
But once I started finding like all these other women that were playing the game, it made me feel more comfortable, and I was more comfortable with myself, like gaming wise and stuff like that. So then it kind of drove into the shit talking. But I don't do it very often.
Oh, there's sometimes that the velo comes uncorked, and I'm like, oh, oh, she said what she said. Oh,
You really gotta piss me off though. I'm just saying.
oh no, there
I
was
don't really
there was a I don't
I
know
don't
who
really just go at it like that.
I don't know what that man said to you or what he did to deserve Velo's hate that day, but I was all here for it. I, w- I learned some words in Spanish. I learned new curse words,
Yes.
but it's one of those things where look, Velo when she does definitely go back into streaming and hitting the grind. I know that she works a lot and grinds a lot with work, and I hope that you do get that promotion going into wherever you're going to be going into or
Thank you,
whatever it
thank
is that
you.
you're doing. Not to say what you do for your job, um, but I hope you do because Sally may like to take a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind saying what I do for my job.
Okay, well I just don't people be weird out here in these streets. They be coming to you for
That
information.
that is true. But I mean, I work for a health insurance company. I work for customer service, but I work for our executives. So that's the department I'm trying to get into permanently. But I work with people every day. Um, I've been on the other side of things, and now being on the insurance side of things, it's you have more sympathy or more empathy about what's going on because you know and you've seen that stuff real life to be able to push like, okay, no, this shit is serious, y'all need to get this authorized or you need to make sure we get this covered. So I have a different mindset to it, and I think that helps me and sets me aside from like anybody else in my company.
That's good though. Always having a different approach to kind of how things are done is good. I know that with my last corporate job, I did things ass backwards because I saw a like opportunity, and I was like, let me see if I can like double the amount of work that I've gotten done doing it this way instead of them doing what they really want me to do, which is wasting my damn time. Which I actually did so much work that it backed up an apartment for like 2 weeks. Oops. But no, I understand where you're coming with it, and luckily mine wasn't customer service based because I probably would have lost my gourd. Because executives can be crazy.
Trust me.
You're like
Uh-huh.
they
Something else, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah. But this goes into another question here. When did you really find streaming? What was your like aha streaming I'm a streamer moment? When was that aha moment for you? Was it on Kick? Was it on Twitch? Was it on YouTube? When did you have your like aha, wait, I actually can do this. I'm actually a streamer.
It's funny enough, yes, it was on the purple side. But I had friends that were streaming, and they kind of encouraged me to do it. So, Ostaflex, I've known her for 10 plus years, but she was on the grind for it. And she's like, hey, mamas, why don't you do it? Like, she's like, you're just as good as I am, or, I know you can do this. You have a friendly demeanor, you engage and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Why not? And at that time, I didn't have a computer, but Twitch was available through your console. So just plug that shit in. I didn't have a camera at the time, but I streamed through my Xbox. So that's what I worked with. And I mean, I did that until I was able to get my own little like laptop so I could finally get my little overlays and stuff until I built up and got my own PC. But yeah, it took me a long time to get this PC that I have. I saved up for maybe 2 or 3 years, to be honest. And then after that, here I am. But I worked my ass off for it.
Look, I'm saying whenever we can catch a Velo stream, it's always a good vibes and good times. Especially if they're on that Warzone kick. I know I've had the opportunity to play games with you, and the one thing I can say is it's always fun. There's never one of those moments where I go into a lobby with Velo and I'm like, well, today's the day I uninstall the game. Velo has always been one of those people that really does bring the positivity and does balance out some of the craziness that can happen. Let's be so for real. In the gaming space, it can go up, down, sideways, and in between. But speaking about gaming,
Mm-hmm.
if there was a game that you yourself could only play for the rest of your life, what would that game be and why? Like if there's one game left on the universe and you had to save one game to play, which one would it be? That's a hard one.
Tomb Raider.
Okay, Tomb Raider.
So not a lot of people know this about me, but actually Tomb Raider, the last 3 series, was my favorite series. I don't really play too many solo campaign games, but that is definitely my favorite. And I can replay. I've replayed them just to try to get the 100% completion. So yeah, that's definitely my game. Yeah, like if I can show you, I got my little Lara Croft.
Lara Crofts. She, I can't play those games. Look, I tried. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I tried playing those games. I get too ragey on those games. It's the puzzles.
I love the puzzles.
Yeah, no, me and those puzzles, we don't see eye to eye. We have a hate relationship that we're gonna keep there. Now, if it's Doom, I could play Doom and 100% that thing till I'm blue in the face. But for some reason, like the Lara
You know, I've
Crofts,
never played Doom.
oh, Doom is my ish. Love me some Doom Eternal.
Hmm?
The newest one just came out. It is on Xbox Game Pass, so you can, play the game. You don't have to buy it. You can play that thing for a,
Oh, okay.
quick little download ski.
Hey, I like free 99.
Hey, I love it when it goes on Game Pass. I'm like, hey, that don't have to buy that one on my Steam library, because
Hmm.
my Steam
Yep.
library was getting how do I word it? A little full, a little too full. She was getting a little too full.
Yeah.
600 gigs of
I
games
had to
is too
buy a
much.
terabyte just for my Xbox.
Yeah, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that is nothing but video games. It's when you know you have a problem.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It's when you know you have a problem. But speaking of gaming, is there any fond memories you have of gaming and streaming on Kick off the top of your head? Like one of those, like, is there like a really cool memory that you
Yep.
have? Go ahead.
My
Tell us.
first 100 bomb.
You had a 100 bomb?
Uh, so I was playing Apex, and I was actually gonna call it a night. But I think I had gotten raided, so I was like, oh, I'll stay on. I'll switch games because I was like done with Call of Duty or something. I was like, let me try Apex for a minute. And I had just recently got verified here on Kick, and out of freaking nowhere, Wes just came out and just said, "Congratulations!" Boom. I was so dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, "What? What are you doing?"
Wesley, what are you doing?
Um. So yeah, that was definitely a moment.
Yeah, it's always, there's always a crazy moments like that. Mine for me, it has to be being on the front page. Um, no pitch kick, no nothing like that. Literally, they said, "Hey, we want to feature Dead by Daylight creators." I said, "Say less. I play Dead by Daylight." Said, let me see what this front page about." And I had a blast. Did I have a lot of trolls come into my chat? Oh God, they were everywhere. Um, the one guy said he did not like me because of my persuasions, which I thought was hilarious. I'm like, because it says when you join chat, it's an LGBTQ plus safe zone. So don't know what gave you the assumption that it wasn't.
Right.
No, but it's one of those memories that I definitely, because other platforms I never received that opportunity. I didn't on Kick, not Kick, sorry, on Twitch. Never had that opportunity. And I streamed on Twitch for
Yeah.
God, 4 years, and never was featured. Never
4
nothing.
years? Yeah, I spent about 4 years on Twitch too.
Yeah, roughly about 4. And man, they didn't give me nothing but take half of my monies. They said, at least I'm consistent. I was consistent with them.
That's one thing you can count on for them.
They always take that half, man, and they're quick about it too. They're almost as worse as Sally Mae. Me and Sally Mae have a little bit of a falling out this morning, Yeah, me and Sally Mae, we're not on talking
you
terms right now.
both.
We're not on talking terms. She tried to double charge me again. But anyway, this next question I have for you. goes into a little bit of a random topic here. What really inspired you to go down this path of streaming and content creation and just playing video games? 10-part question.
Honestly, just friends, friends that I played with for a long time. I mean, one thing I do miss that I got to do was that my best friend that I actually met on Call of Duty, we used to stream together all the time. We used to co-stream. We even had like a shared account and everything. And that's what made me comfortable to begin with, to be able to really show my personality. Because before I was super shy. Like I would not want to talk to nobody. So being with her was so natural that it just came out. And then not being in front of the camera either, that helped. So I knew nobody was watching me like that. So I was all you heard was my voice in the game, you know? Um, but you know, when it came to Kick, actually, my friend Ostaflex as well, she was streaming on Kick early on when it started. And that's how I started kind of watching Kick and stuff like that. And then she's like, "You should try it." You know, I had at that point I had already had like a hiatus of not streaming on Twitch because I was like in between moving and stuff. But I was like, "Hey, maybe let's give this a shot." And it's funny because she stopped streaming because she had family stuff going on. And then I was like, "Damn, I gotta find somebody else to watch. I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I want to. What other content creators can I find?" So I ran into Miss Missfire, and she was doing like um her tarot card readings and stuff like that. So that was fun, and I would watch her every once in a while. And then she happened to raid Miss Lauren Shea LA.
Mm.
Since then, I've been in Lynn Lauren stream ever since then. So it just happened to be a raid, and I just stuck around. You know, Lauren made me feel welcome. I was like, fuck, how she made it so natural. Like she didn't know me, but she talked to me like she knew me. So it was awesome. And since then, I've stuck around.
You
She
know,
kind of y'all, all of y'all, just kind of drilled me back in.
you know, Lauren has that effect. Okay. Lauren, it's kind of weird. Lauren's like the liaison between all of us, and it's weird how we all like cross-sectioned paths. But I just remember I came to Lauren's stream, and I was like, who this person? Let me check out this person, see what they do. And then I remember watching the gameplay and stuff, and I was like, oh, Velo. Oh, Velo's a shooter. She a shooter. And it's always been good times. I'm glad that I kind of like by proxy found some really dope streamers in the community to have a good time with, vibe out, and just have fun. Definitely she be one of those people that be connecting people. Honestly, she should charge people at this point. But she doesn't. Because the level of
Agreed.
connections that we have all made. I'm just saying, monetize your platform, Lauren. Just saying. Anyway, I digress. Oh, I just lost the pattern I was doing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that would go there. Okay, sorry. Your boy had a brain fart moment for a second. I'll show you guys the cup here in a second.
All good.
I'm gonna show you the cup here in a second, which that would go. Yeah, that would go there. My brain is breaking because I haven't done this pattern in so long that I'm afraid to fuck it up.
Hmm.
But if I do, it's got flair. Okay, it's got uniqueness that nobody else's cup had.
Yeah, got personality.
It's got it's got a little personality to it. So jumping into another question here. Again, this is gonna be spitfire random questions. Um, how do you define success within the streaming space? Because this question interests me because a lot of people define it so differently. How do you define success in the streaming space?
I would define success in the streaming space as when you actually have a stable community, no matter how big or small. But if you have that sense of community, I think that you're successful. I mean, I don't think we should ever measure ourselves up to other, you know, crazy extreme big streamers, you know. But if you have a core community that shows up for you day in, day out, you know, whenever you stream, like I think that's a success. You have built those connections with people, and you know, time is precious. Time is our most valuable w- form of currency, if you will. You know, and if people are taking the time to be with you, to talk to you, to hang out with you, you know, that says a lot about you and your community.
And that's something that I definitely I'm glad that you mentioned it. It's something I want to touch on because I do see a lot of people getting caught up in this. Oh, I don't have this many people watching me. Oh, I don't have this many people watching me. If you have 2 people in your chat, you are doing something great. Remember that you can change somebody's day um, just by being in that chat, just by having a good time, by Cucknuck and Kiki. And don't think that you're just a number because with me, you're not a number. Um, I've always been like that in my streaming career, and everything that I've done is nobody is a number to me. I try to remember their name, try to make sure that when I see him come into chat, I'm like, oh, that's Baker. Oh, I know what he on today. But it's one of those things is don't measure your success by these other people that you see on live. You measure your success by what you have achieved and what you have done. Whether it be doing a 24-hour stream, whether it
And
be
and
go ahead. Go ahead.
sorry, the other thing is you can measure your success, but measure it to yourself. You know,
Exactly.
from day to day or from week to week. You know, if um you're progressing and you know in one area, or if you're not, I was like, okay, if you've done something bad, okay, then you got to change it up, you got to do something else. But you shouldn't be measuring yourself up to somebody else, but rather only yourself, so you can mm, improve yourself.
And that's a lot of it's good advice because a lot of people that I've come across they tend to go with a negative route with it. When if they actually realized, hey, we had a 2-hour stream today, we had XYZ happen. Yo, that's a good stream. Give yourself a pat on the back about it, and just have more fun,
Yep.
have fun doing what you like doing. Um, I just noticed a lot of people going, "Oh, well, I didn't have X amount of people here today. I didn't have this amount of subs. Um, I'm gonna stop streaming. Blah 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 blah." No, you should be streaming to have a good time, vibe out, and cuck nuck and kiki. That's what I tell people all the time. If you can do that, you're golden. The people will come, the subscribers will come, all that stuff
Yep.
will come in due time. But you just got to be yourself and remember to pay yourself first. And what I mean by that is um, have fun with yourself. Do, have fun for you in streaming. Don't do it for Eddie, for Santa Maria, for all these other people. No, do it for you. Because you're the bread and butter of the platform, really, if you think about it. We 100%. No matter who is this big popular streamer, we are the bread and butter of the platform. It's people that are out here having a good time, vibing, and and just keying. because yeah, it's great to have your XQCs and things out there. Don't get me wrong. Um, but the communities that are actually wanting to have a good time are the communities that we're around. But I digress from that long ass approach to that hot topic. What is something that you are really creative at that people may not know about you? Like it could be a hobby, it could be like knitting, it could be something crazy. Is there like a hobby that you have outside of streaming that nobody would really know that you're really good at?
So I love Legos.
Okay. Okay. Well, the tea. We got the inside
Um,
scoop.
I I don't think I've really shared anybody with that. The only person that I really knew was Twist and Jays, actually. That's actually how I connected with him. When I first got into his stream, I saw like a couple like Lego sets that he had in his background, and I'm like, oh my god, is that such and such? And it was something I really wanted at the time. And so, yeah, I am a little Lego nerd. I actually just made one not too long ago. It's a it's like a Milky Way. I can show you guys. Hold on.
It's a Milky Way. That's cool. Oh, that's freaking cool.
So I know the camera was like cutting in and out, but yeah, it's
That
it's pretty dope.
that takes some talent right there.
Yeah, it was probably the biggest piece I've ever done.
Yeah, I would have raged.
But
I can do the Lego. Don't get me wrong. I liked my
see,
Lego,
that's
but when it's the crazy colors, I would have raged.
yeah, that's my little happy place. I loved Legos as a kid. And as an adult, it's very relaxing. So I'll just throw on some music or some random ass show, and I'm just sitting there and just building my little Legos.
Um,
It's
so
another way I can relax.
so you can kind of see
Ooh.
it's almost like a wave um, pattern. It's actually really cool. So you have your
You know,
lighter.
that's very fitting for baseball. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
do the
have.
wave with
It's it's
thing.
it's very. I like the colors of it. I didn't think I was gonna like. Oops, not that. I'm gonna have to cut some of this glue off of it, but I'd rather it be stuck down than not stuck down. Cause we had to buy a new glue stick. Cause the other ones exploded on me.
Oh.
The little needle it comes with. Yeah, it went everywhere. I had E6000 on my body, on my back. It was it was not good. Um,
Got your back
it
too.
was it was everywhere.
What were you doing with the glue, Fuzz?
Look, it had got me. I anointed myself in the crafting glue. Um, in my Christian Minecraft.
Oh, hey.
Um, but speaking on criticisms and things like that, it's something I wanted to kind of talk about here, because we're both business professionals, and this is something I like to bring up because it brings light to when people do give you criticism in the streaming space. What is one way that you handle constructive criticism, that you could give a piece of advice to somebody about?
So, not just in the streaming space, just personally, even professionally, like in my actual job, I've taken criticism um, very well. I'm always adapt. So that's the one thing I think I've always been is very adaptable. Um, that's just I don't know if it just came naturally to me or because I've always been like a team player at heart. Like that's just how I've been built to be. Um, so I never try to take it too hard. Obviously, if it's coming from you know, depending on who it's coming from, it can be a little bit hard to take. Like, let's be honest, but
Yeah.
um, you have to think most people are trying to tell you with their best interests at heart, your best interest at heart, excuse me. Um, especially within those spaces, because it's like they don't really have to tell you anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's really willing to try to critique you in a way to help better yourself, it's probably coming from a good place, you know? In all honesty, we're technically all supposed to be competition with each other, right? Like that's what we're supposed to be doing. But if somebody is going out of their way to be like, "Hey, maybe you want to try this or do this." Like consider, like, what's the harm in considering it, you know? Think about it.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of my perspective on that.
So my perspective on constructive criticism. All right. Now there is two forms of constructive criticism. Okay. There is the wanted constructive criticism, and there is the get the fuck out of my DMs constructive criticism. Uh, because I'm gonna be real with you.
True.
Um,
True.
y'all did not give me a memo with Lauren. Y'all didn't give me a TPS report. Y'all didn't give me a heads up. Y'all didn't give me some type of pamphlet. Because for those of you who don't know, me and Lauren are part of the Mighty Body Hottie Squatty. Um, I'm a new member of the Mighty Body Hottie Squatty. And look, I came into this group, and I'm going to tell you right now, they did not give me a memo, no TPS report, nothing on the crazy things that would go in my DMs. They did not prepare me.
Well,
Uh,
see, you know what's funny is because I I was an active like supporter of Lauren. Like I was just watching her every time I pretty much saw her and stuff like that. A- And she blessed me with asking me, you know, do you want to be a mod? And so I was like, sure. So I had kind of already seen like what was going on, but nothing still prepares you for the stuff. It
nothing.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So it don't matter. Even if we gave you a pamphlet fuzz, I don't think it would have helped. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you this right now. Like, I was not prepared. Look, and I still thought I was like, look, to this day, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I think it's hilarious. I'm a non-paid intern. Okay, for Lauren. Okay, I'm a non-paid intern. Um, non-paid intern, because I swear the things that get sent my way, I just I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. I digress. That's also how I met Velo, how I met Twisted J, how I met Eyes Evil, um, Jazzy, Sugar Bear, Darley, MFC Danny, um, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl. I swear he been wearing those Hoochie Daddy shorts. Um, anyway, I digress from the Hoochie Daddy shorts of it all. He gonna kill me for that one, but I don't care. What was one of the toughest moments for you growing up? And if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Because being in the area that we grew up in, it's a tough area. What was one of the toughest things growing up, and how did you overcome it? And like, you can just be a 3-part question. Looking back on it, would you have done it different, or would you have changed anything? 8-part question from Fuzz. You're welcome. 8-part question. You're welcome.
um, you know, I have to say I was actually really blessed as a child. Um, my parents worked their asses off to make sure I wasn't in the bad area. I was commuted into a private school. since I was in kindergarten. So um, I didn't really see that part of town. Even though I lived in LA at one point. I mean, I've moved up and down California, but I lived in like LA, but I never really saw that because my parents did such a great job on keeping me away from that. So I can't say I really had a tough part of my childhood or tough thing growing up. I mean, the only thing I can kind of, I mean, it didn't even, it's kind of fucked up to say, but like it didn't really affect me as probably should have. But when I was in third grade, my grandfather passed away.
Okay.
Um, but I didn't really know the man. Like, um, and what's crazy is that's probably actually the first time I was ever in a church. And we went, and he had a second family and everything. And he had little kids. Like, they were as young as I was at that time, you
Oh,
know?
okay.
And then even sad that he had passed, but rather I saw his children crying.
Mm.
So, you know, there was nothing I could do. I mean, I was a child and he stepped away from my mom and our side of the family. So, but that was kind of, I guess, my realization of like what family members have stuck around me and wanted to be present in my life versus those that didn't, because that goes on both sides of my mom or my dad's side of the family. So, um, would I change anything? No. All my family members that are present in my life, I love and adore them and have helped shape me into the person that I am. But who missed out, missed out. That's
Yeah,
kind of how I saw it.
that's how. So I have a look, my tell all book when it comes out about my family. People are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm not.
Telenovela.
um, they I have a very a weird family. Like I just do. Um, from like when I tell people I have four grandpas, they're like, "You're on drugs," and I'm like, "No, I have four grandfathers. Um, two of them are biological, and two of
Hmm.
them are not biological. They're half related to me, um, and it's one of those weird things with family is it's just one of those weird things. Like it's I wouldn't change anything in my life or the people that I've had to say what I've had to say to certain family members. Um, I wouldn't change it at all.
Hmm.
Um, just like I just put my grandfather to rest. Um, and that whole ordeal that happened, I had cousins and shit that I haven't seen in maybe 20 years. Um, trying to treat me like I was a like a 10-year-old kid. And my mom warned them he's not a kid no more. He can punch you. um, and, like a good old telenovela. That's basically what happened the day before the funeral. Um, it was a straight
Oh boy.
telenovela moment with me. But no, I get it, and I see it, and some people don't understand it. Um, but until you're really put in that moment yourself, you never know how you're going to react to a situation. Um, did I think I was gonna
Hmm.
yell at my uncle, my mom's brother, and tell him I have adult money now? I can go beat your ass and bail myself out of prison. I don't care. Did I think I was gonna say that? No. Did I think I was gonna go the crazy postal that I did? No, I didn't know that. No, it was you know it's just kind of crazy. But it's, you know, even when my parents got a divorce, and you know, my mom, she remarried. Um, Paul, my stepdad, um, his family is. I've never seen like a normal family, because it's always been just like chaotic and weird. The first time I went to a family outing and like nobody cussed at each other, I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" Like, wait, there's people that actually have normal conversations. So no, it was one of those things where I wouldn't have changed anything that ever happened. I would never have changed. No, even if my mom, I'm glad she remarried who she remarried. Shout out to Paul, real OG right there. I still think he sells drugs in the back alley, but no, he does tool, like he's a tool salesman.
Cool.
But I still think he a mafia drug boss or something. That was the running joke in the family, is I thought they were all drug bosses.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they were all too friendly to each other. I'm like, something got to be up with this. My Cali instincts like started going boo doo boo doo boo doo. Like something's wrong with this scenario. But speaking about random stuff, oh, where did my list go? It just disappeared. Oh no, that just went away. Well, my list went away. Oh, where do you think the future of streaming is going? Do you think that it's going where people are doing more like IRL stuff? Or do you think like the gaming genre is here to stay?
That's a good question. I honestly think both are gonna blossom. I think gaming is not gonna go anywhere. Um, but the IRL stuff is popping up and upcoming. And, you know, we see Netflix freaking trying to do boxing matches live and shit. Like, you know, I feel like streaming is kind of gonna be heading that way. Especially because we do things live, straight live. So, um, I definitely think it'll progress. But I definitely think there's a home for both.
Gotcha. Now, I still think that let's talk about the fight here for a second. That shit was rigged. The Tyson fight, I'm sorry, that shit was rigged. I don't give a shit what nobody says. That shit was rigor mortis.
That shit was so bullshit.
That shit was bullshit. Mr. Hush, I see you. Sugar, I see you as well, guys.
Didn't even start on time, crashed and shit.
And then, like, you could tell he was pulling punches, though. There was a couple times during that fight where he could have just... Freaking Jake Paul would have been on the floor spinning.
Yep.
But he pulled it. I'm like... But look, he got his bag. He made his shmoney.
I mean, whoever's gonna fight Jake Paul is just gonna make money. That's all it is. I'm just saying. He's gonna kick everybody's ass. They're just gonna make money.
Look.
That's all it is. That's all it is. He straight up, I forgot which fighter it was, but he called out a different fighter and he literally said, "Come talk to me when you want money."
Really?
So, like,
Oh,
come on. I want him to fight a legit fucking fighter. Somebody that's in their prime, not some old ass legend. Like, come on, bro. Or some kid. His dad was a star. Kid couldn't fucking fight to save his fucking life.
Look,
And ended up getting arrested right after, but, you know, we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, I saw
But-
that and was like,
It's like, fight a real fighter, bro.
I just don't get it. Why can't they just fight a real, you know?
Because,
Yeah.
you know, he's gonna get his ass kicked, fuzz. That's why he can't fight a real fighter. Come on, now.
Shit, maybe he needs a redemption arc or some shit. I don't know. It's just weird. it's the same thing with
The funny thing is, I don't watch boxing like that, but I know enough to know that like, mm-mm. Yeah, no. He's just making money. That's all it is.
he just making money. All right, we'll leave it at that because don't want to get the Jake Paulers in a tizzy. Um, but speaking on gaming and in content creation, what is the one piece of advice you could give to a new and up and coming streamer on the platform, um, to kind of motivate them? And what's a good piece of advice you could give to them?
What I would say is you have to be self-motivated because sometimes there ain't gonna be nobody in your chat, and that's just gonna be hard as hell, and you gotta talk to yourself through it. Um, just keep talking. Um, and sometimes just lose yourself in whatever you're doing. You know, people are gonna naturally come. You know, if they click with you, awesome. You know, they find you, but you have to have that self motivation to keep pushing yourself, and you can't get discouraged so quickly because it could happen very easily, because there's so many people that want to be content creators now, but it's like you have to just push yourself to talk, just enjoy what you're doing, because if you're not enjoying it, then who's gonna enjoy watching you, right? If you're miserable and you just kind of down about it, like who's gonna want to watch that, you know?
That
You gotta just be happy with it, have fun with it.
and that's a good piece of advice that really take it really take what we're saying, guys. And this isn't a dig at nobody. This ain't a dig at nobody at all. But there is some streamers that I go to, and I'll be so honest, um, that I look, I mute the stream because I just know the vibe isn't there. But there are streamers that you have to create that vibe. Um, you have to. And if you don't know how to create it and you feel like it's not being authentic, then title your stream "Grouchy Ass Person Plays Game." Uh, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the fucking Grouch plays Warzone. Like, do that. Um, because there's, it bugs me when people I guess take that, like, not understanding that you got to do your research and what your market is, and kind of just go, I can post up a TikTok and I'm gonna have 100,000 people watching me. Baby girl, no, you're not. you gotta put in some work, and don't be afraid to, like I've said
I think
before.
that's the other part.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying, don't be afraid to network with other people that are like-minded. If you are a grouch, and I'm just gonna just use that as a general term, if you a grouch, then go play with some other grouches. You might have a grouch family. Um,
Go play with the grouchy other people.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like. Anyway, I digress. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say, because hello, Foxy. I see you in chat, by the way. Um, my
No,
brain.
I mean that is true. I'll piggyback off of what you're saying. Is like you want to be around people that are like-minded like you, right? So you can build off of each other. Like that's also a
Exactly.
natural connection. So, when we were doing the Wet Work Wednesdays, four ladies love Call of Duty and we're just trying to have a good time. You know, we we would probably be getting our asses kicked, but we were having a good time doing it because we were enjoying each other's time. We were just having the fun with the game. It is what it is, right? But we all knew it was our commitment to each other and wanting to bring a good space, bring some laughs, have fun with it. And that's what it was. But no, and that's the other thing I wanted to touch on is don't be looking at your viewer count. Like low key, that just looking at that is gonna be hella discouraging. Don't just block it up. Block it up. Don't look at it because the more you focus on that, the more discouraged you're gonna get. The more down on yourself you're gonna be, and it's not worth it. You can't get sucked into the negativity. You gotta push past that. Just enjoy the moment, no matter what it is. Matter just by yourself, enjoy the moment, no matter what.
And that's what I always like to tell people. Focusing on, you can focus on your chat. Don't let me dissuade you from focusing on your chat shit like that. But don't be afraid to turn that viewer count off and have a moment with the people that are around you that are supporting you. Don't worry about what your numbers are. Oh, if I have this, I'm not going to get into the KCIP. Oh, if I don't have, or KPP. Sorry, Santa Maria. I'll let you cancel me about that one. I have fun with it. Like, Lauren can attest to this shit, which I think she yelled at me the other day for doing it, but I didn't really care. I put Eddie as my real stepdad, or some bullshit.
Don't be getting in trouble.
I put something on there. I was like, Eddie is my stepdad. Where's my alimony or some shit? But like, have some fun with your stream. Have fun with your community. I did. I said something. It was something about. Yeah. Oh no, I remember now. Eddie is my real stepdad. Where's my alimony or something? I put some shit like that on there. But have fun with your stream.
Only you would.
Yeah, I would. It's just me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Just like, anyway, I digress. I could talk till that blue in the face on that fucking man. Anyway, he needs some help is what he needs. Eddie, when am I going to go back on, the kick talk, like you promised us, but, let me get off his neck. Let me get off his neck. Because me and Lauren have been on his neck for too long.
The invite.
Still waiting for the invite. Like I'm trying to say, going back to what we're talking about here since I derailed myself. Create an environment where you can have fun. If you're not having fun playing this game and shit, log off, delete your account, do not stream again.
Change the game. Change the game. Play something else.
Play something else. Delete your channel if you ain't having fun. If you're not able to vibe and have a good time, delete your channel. Because people see it, people cop it, and you will be called out for it, like I was. Multiple times. Shout out to Suge. She peeped it, and I got cussed out for it, which is fine. But talking about a different topic here. Let's talk about TikTok. Because I want to talk about TikTok for a minute.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you've seen some of the trends going around on the TikToky. But
I'll be completely honest with you. No, I have not.
Okay.
I'm not really big on the TikTok.
Okay, well, on TikToky, I'm gonna need you girls to not be posting them videos of the twerkings, okay? Because my feed has been full of just booty shaking. And now...
Not the booty shaking.
Now, if you're going to booty shake, I'm just saying monetize your platform. Just monetize your platform. Yep. See eyes shaking ass in my chat. Shaking ass in my chat for no reason. it's just TikTok is weird. I went live on TikTok, and the things that were said to me. This goes into what I want to talk about: is how do you handle negativity in this space? Are you one to fight back at the trolls, or are you one to just ignore it?
To be honest, I don't really get trolled that often. So I don't really engage with them because usually the people that mod for me are very protective of me, so they'll just get rid of that shit real quick. So I don't gotta do nothing. So I've never really had to deal with it. Um, I just let the trash take itself out.
Well, look, you're lucky because I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna call every name in the book, and then the extended version of that book I've been called. So like having a good mod team is definitely something that I like to tell people. Like, don't take your mods for granted. Please don't take your mods for granted. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because they be the ones that be, let's be for real, in the trenches with you, battling it out. Because there's been a couple times, I'm sure you can contest to it, and I can, where we've been botted, thoughted, and shoot, we had bots coming in saying, go follow Rothschild. What other ones did we
Oh
have?
god. Yeah.
Oh god, you remember those? Oof.
I mean, does the um the guy that's always having us wanting to join this Discord? I
Oh yeah,
forgot his name.
that guy.
Um,
Hmm. It's join my
yeah,
Discord.
there's so many like ones that. Mm-hmm.
But
They,
I'm glad you don't.
there's too many to count. There's
There's
too
too
many
many to
trolls.
count. I'm glad you don't let that negatively affect you. That's the reason why I brought it up, is because I wanted to talk about it, and because it does negatively affect a lot of people, especially in this space. I wanted to kind of talk about how not don't let it affect you. Yeah, you can talk about it. Yeah, you can yell at the person, but that's kind of what they want. Um, and I'm gonna use Suge as an example, because what Suge does, it Suge kind of gives them hell, but she does it in her own way where you can't really say much if you were a troll. Um, and that's what I like. I want people to know is you're gonna get trolled on this on any platform you go to. You're gonna have the spam bots. You're gonna have stuff. Don't get discouraged from your streaming journey, because a lot of that is happening right now. I see a lot of people getting discouraged and not wanting to really stream. And this next part is we're gonna digress from all that other shit, and we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about kind of where you grew up. We don't have to say where it was. Talk about you got any brothers and sisters. Talk about the fan bam for a little bit, and then so what's the story of Velo? What's the lineage of Velo 44?
Well, I did. I'm born and raised in California. Um, I do have a younger. Oh, oh, I love it. Oh, I can't wait to see you finish it. But um, so I do have a younger brother. We are actually 11 years apart. So um, I kind of became like a third parent, if you will. But prior to him coming into the world, I was pretty much an only child, but I had my cousins and stuff, and I have a cousin that we were born in the same year, so we were super close and everything like that. I was very athletic as a child. I was signing myself up for different sports. My mom always tells a story. She goes, you just came here and was like, Mom, sign this. And she was like, what am I signing? Like, oh, I want to play basketball. So, yeah, I stayed very active. I didn't want to be alone. And I think that's something that's always been about me is like, I don't like being alone. I'm always wanting to be active doing something. So yeah, I played basketball, I played volleyball, I played softball, I played soccer, I was on the swim team. I did tap dance as a as a kid.
Tap
Like
dance. I could see Velo tap
yeah,
dancing. She's doing the one two
yeah,
Z.
I didn't want to do ballet, but I did tap dance. I did that jazz.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, no, I was always involved in something, and even in high school, like I was part of the key club. I played volleyball in high school. Um, volunteered. We had like a volunteer program, so we would go to our local like pumpkin patch, and we would help with the kids that would want to come in and just like decorate their pumpkins, not like actually carving, but like painting them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, so we did that, and yeah, I was always very active. I wanted to be busy. I didn't like staying still.
She said she basically what she says is we
So
got
I did flag football. I actually played powder puff in high school.
she said we got things to
I
do,
was actually
people to
high,
see.
pulled my hamstring.
Not you pulled your hammy.
Exactly.
Um,
I did. I did.
now that I found my actual questions, now that my Google form is actually physically back up again, because Google wouldn't let me log in. This question I had for you is if your life had a theme song, what would that theme song be?
Ooh,
That's a good one, huh?
my life was a theme song. That
If,
is a good
if
one.
your life had a theme song,
Damn. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I gotta remember the name of the song.
look, I'm gonna tell you right now,
I have it.
mine would be
Let
the
me look
Thong
it up real
Song
quick.
by Cisco. That's my theme song. The Thong Song by the Cisco.
That's your theme song.
That would be my theme song.
Okay, my theme song would be "Play Hard."
Okay. Play hard.
It's with Akon, Neo,
Mm-hmm.
and David Gate.
David Guetta,
So
yep.
yeah, yep, that
Work
would be
hard,
my theme song
play
because
hard.
I've always worked hard for what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And play hard. Yep, that would be my theme song for sure.
From the short time that I've known Velo, because it's funny though, because a lot of people that I interact with go like, oh, like when I've played with Velo and stuff like that, like, oh, you guys must have been best friends for like since high school, and I'm like, we've only known each other for like 2 years.
Yep.
We don't know each other like that. You know, but it's one of those like random moments where from the short time I know you that's a fitting song because if you're not working, man, you're doing something, having a good time with a fam bam or out just enjoying life because that's kind of what it's about is going enjoying life. What is the strangest food combination you've ever tried? Now this one's it's a little weird. It's like, what is one of the
Ooh.
strangest foods combinations you enjoyed?
So I'm a picky eater, so I don't really like experiment like
You don't experiment with no food?
that. Not like that. I'm picky as hell, fuzz. Like I was a princess growing up. I would not eat everything. If I didn't like it, I am not eating it. Like I was pretty bad. I was really spoiled as a child. Damn, I don't think I have weird, strange combinations though.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I found out Lauren was pregnant, I was having sympathy pregnancy cravings. And I had a taco.
Never if you said that.
I had a taco with pickles and peanut butter
Uh,
with cheese on top of it.
oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no. What the
Mm-hmm.
hell? I hate pickles.
It was good as hell. That's how I knew it. I knew it was a boy. I knew it was a boy before nobody knew it was a boy. I'm like, it's a boy. Yeah, 100% a boy. 100% a boy. But no, it's funny. It's kind of funny because the division amongst our friend groups of what the baby was gonna be, it got a little heated. It got a little heated. What if you had
Honestly, I just wanted her to have a healthy baby, whether it was a boy or girl.
look?
I just wanted a baby to be healthy.
Look,
Like
go ahead.
when my parents had me and my brother, like they wanted to be surprised, so they didn't know what we were until we were actually born. So just praying for a happy, healthy baby.
Look, I'm okay with a healthy, happy baby, but damn it, I was team boy. I was team boy. Team JoJo all the way. I'm keep it real. Team JoJo all the way. But one of those weird things is like I always will say yes, having a healthy baby is 100% correct. But look, I'm a little selfish. You know, I was like team boy. It is what it is. The other question I have for you here is if you had a celebrity crush, who would it be and why?
Uh, why you going expose me like that, Fuzz?
Look, it's not exposing nothing. I'm just saying, if you had a celebrity crush, you know, who that celebrity crush be?
So, like, everybody knows I love BTS, right?
So you like BTS? Okay.
So, my celebrity crush would be Mr. Jungkook over here.
Okay, Mr. Jungkook. Okay.
I got a Funko Pop, Fuzz. Look.
Getting real meta with that one.
Um,
Just kidding.
the reason why is I honestly I love his voice. He is the youngest of the group, but he's like probably the best vocally out of the seven. So yeah, I really like him,
Look,
but I like the group as in general too. So
I'm
I don't know.
gonna say this right now. Some of those K-pop idols, oof. They be doing things to me. Oh, what's that? I can't remember that one guy's. I can't remember that one guy's
Oh,
name.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Oh, he did. Whew. Lord have mercy. But I digress from that because oof, Lord. It's just like that lady from Blackpink, Jenny.
Mm. Yep.
Whew. She. Whew. If she ever decided to date me, I would go straight. I would go.
Oh.
I would go straight.
For female K-pop,
Uh-huh.
I like CL. She's from 21.
Oh, from 21. CL from 21.
Right.
Okay. I know who that is.
CL, that. Yep.
CL. Oof. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yep.
This is a weird
I'm like,
question.
damn. Okay.
If you could have one superpower, what would that superpower be? And it could be any superpower known to existence. Teleportation?
Yep. Just get where I want to be, like that.
Now, see, I wouldn't want that. Because I'd be real lazy with it.
Why not?
Because I would get so lazy. I'd be like, teleport to the shower. Teleport to bed.
Not to the shower. Okay. See, I want to go places fun. So, for example, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Korea. I want to visit Italy. I want to go back to Mexico, to Cancun. So I would want to get to those areas. That's why I want teleportation. Not to the shower.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I'd be like, teleport to my pajamas. Teleport in the bed. Yeah. I'm just being honest with you about it. Telling you right now. I'd be teleporting just
What would your superpower be?
shit, it'd be teleportation. I'd be fucking teleporting to bed. No, my superpower. My superpower would be kind of a cunty superpower. My superpower would be the ability to distinguish when somebody's throwing shade at you. And when they throw shade, I have the opportunity to smack them and they blow up. That's what I want. Some weird ass superpower like that. A two-parter. With somebody,
Smack when they just blow up.
just smack them and they blow up. Because, there'd be some people that I just,
Oh shit.
let me get my,
Yep.
let me get my, there's this right here. That is the, that's the saying that I want to say. You can read between the lines. I'm just going to put that right here for a minute. Just put that in the frame for there you go. By the way, guys, we are going to be doing a giveaway, so make sure that you guys are locked in and staying tuned here. We have about another 25 minutes on the podcast, and then I'm going to let Vilo go do her Thug Thizzle. We might be back. I don't know yet if we were going to go play video games or not. All I know is I got to stop huffing glue because I'm getting high as fuck. Because this glue is...
Ooh.
Sorry, I lose brain cells. The one thing about E6000, it does say on the directions, okay, forewarning. It says, fumes may cause harm by breathing vapors, okay? Also, it says to use in a well-ventilated area. I am in a box room. So, not,
Uh-oh.
that's not neat.
You can't crack a window or nothing.
I can't crack a window or nothing in here. But that being said,
We can get you a fan, Fuzz.
I have a fan on, but it's
Fan
not
out the fumes.
it's not ventilating for shit.
Oh shit.
And I've been doing this for how
We
many
need a
days?
stronger fan.
No, the thing is when I think it was Lauren I was doing it with. I like zoned out and like came to and I was like, wait, have we been talking this whole time? And she was like, yeah, you talked the whole time. I was like, ooh. Note to self, more ventilation. Because I got the fan right here. It ain't doing much. But jumping into like the last final like 8 questions I have for you. Has anyone ever ghosted you on accident, or was it on purpose?
Has anyone ever ghosted me?
So like, for instance,
Yeah, actually.
For instance, I had accidentally blocked somebody. Sorry, Lauren. Accidentally, I had blocked somebody. And I was like, damn, she ain't contacted me in like 2 weeks. And then I went, oh, oh.
Damn.
These ones are kind of weird personal questions, but I kind of like them because they're weird. Do you have any red flags? And have you found any red flags in other people that made you run away? Because I'm gonna let you know.
I personally red flags.
I'm gonna let you know my red flag. Okay, my red flag is if they fart louder than me, I gotta go. I gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh my god.
Gotta go.
I don't know if it's like a red flag, but a pet peeve of mine.
Okay, we do pet peeve.
When people chew with their mouth open, like you be chewing like a cow, like I hate that. That shit irks me. I can't. I cannot. If you popping gum like that, if you're eating food like that, I just can't. I can't.
It drives me up a wall.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it drives me nuts. So my brother, my younger brother, he used to eat like that, and it would drive me nuts. I was like, stop, chew with your mouth closed.
Oh, he would have got stabbed.
He stopped doing that, thank God. But yeah, yeah, no, that's definitely 100% a high pet peeve of mine.
My younger brother used to do that. Okay. And he brought out the devil in me one day. He was just, and I was like, if you don't shut your mouth when you chew, I'm gonna smack the food out your mouth and put it in there for you and show you how to chew it. And he did it one time. I kind of felt bad because I did smack the living shit out of him, but that's my brother. Okay, that's my bro. I smacked him so hard that food flew out, hit the wall. Oh God.
See, I didn't do that. I just yelled at him, like, stop doing that.
Oh no, I couldn't.
But-
My
Yeah, that was.
no, my tism was tisming that day, and I could not do it. If you had to write a dating app bio for your worst ex ever, what would it say and why? And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Oh.
Preschool, like in preschool, like when you dated somebody in preschool, what would it say? Like the first date in preschool.
Oh, in preschool.
No, it don't have to be preschool, high school, whatever. It could be whatever.
Shit.
You know I'm gonna come with a random dumb stuff.
Okay, in high school. Oh God. I would have it as stoner loner guitarist.
Stoner loner guitarist. Okay, I'll
That's
tell,
it. That's all I need to say.
Look, I'm gonna tell you mine. Mine would be was steal all your money in 6 months. Be warned.
Oh.
Because that's what happened to Max. He stole all my shit.
Damn shame.
We'll steal your money in 6 months and break your heart. GG. No, but the reason why I like answering that question is because it's always weird what people like. Some people be violent with it. They be like, has a small PP, can't uses the toilet, sits down when he pees, or, you know, some weird shit. You know, people be, because some people get the some people get the ick when, you know, I don't know. It's one of those things. Okay, hold on. We got that there. Let me put this one right.
It's funny because like My ex in high school, he actually hated how family oriented I was, which was kind of funny and ironic because his whole family loved me. Um, but he was just like he didn't like to he never had a cell phone. He didn't like to tell whenever he didn't like people track him basically. Um, but yeah, no, he was something else. But I kind of just like, oh fuck it. when when he asked me out, I was like, why not? But he taught me how to play the guitar.
So secretly, what it was is Vila was in it for the guitar lessons. He was in it for the free guitar lessons because she had to do every sport known to man and every club known to man. There wasn't a guitar club, so that was. I see you, Vila. I see
There
what
you
you was
go.
doing. Um,
Hey, I learned something, right? I gotta get a skill out of it.
this is one of my weird questions. If you had a mascot business, what would your mascot be?
Hmm. Tiger,
A tiger?
white tiger at that. A
Okay.
white tiger.
Mine would be weird. I would want a sardine mascot because I ain't ever seen one of those. Like a
Sardine?
sardine. Like a sardine
That is
mascot.
unique though. I've never
It's
seen
unique
a
as
sardine.
hell. A sardine mascot.
Would you have it coming out of the little can?
Like I can't no, like a real sardine from the fresh tilapia from the ocean. That type of sardine.
Okay, okay.
Not
Just the fresh one. I gotta ask.
this one I think we touched on earlier. What was the most bizarrest DM you ever received?
Uh, when I was I told you right. I wouldn't really talk on the mic when I would game, but somebody slid into my Xbox DMs,
Oh, not the Xbox DM.
and I finally was like starting to. I was finally getting comfortable with like talking and stuff, and some guy messaged me. It was like, "Do you owe McDonald's? Because I'm McLovin you." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Like, and this is why I don't be on
Oh
the
my
internet like
god.
that. This is why.
I was cracking up so hard though. He was on my team, so he heard me the whole time. But like, I don't know, it was funny.
Look, the
I thought it was funny. It's not bizarre, but it was that's one I'll never forget because it was so funny.
the bizarrest one I've ever had, and this happened recently, is I got asked. I don't know if I can say this. I can't fuck it. I got asked if I could wear an underwear for a week and send it to somebody because they wanted my week worn
Yeah.
underwear. Now I thought about doing it.
We'll make the money fuzz.
I contemplated it. Needless to say, he got his underwear yesterday. Shit. Make some money off that shit. You know.
It ain't hurting you. You just putting that shit on and taking it off.
Shit. Have fun with those. Because they raunchy as hell. Anyway. Oh, I hate
Oh
it
my
here.
god.
What, what is one of okay, random question. What is one of your go-to snacks for like
No, it's the
gaming?
glue or the glue. It's the glue.
It's the glue. What is one of your go-to snacks?
Ooh, go-to snacks while I'm gaming.
Sour Skittles is Mel's.
Have to.
Okay.
Um, so I'm a chocolate person, so I love chocolate. So like M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms.
Ooh, yeah.
And then my second one, I don't do it so often because my hands kind of get slightly greasy. I love salami and cheese. That's like my favorite snack. Um, but yeah, those are my two.
So mine is so like go to like just grab and go type thing. I love Cheez-Its. Love me some Cheez-Its. And then Swedish
Ooh,
fish.
yes.
But if I'm going to make myself something, it's going to be like,
I don't like Swedish fish.
I like my Swedish fish.
Okay.
It's so good. I love to take like pepper jack cheese, a good like cheddar cheese, like the cheese sampler, the cheese samplers. It has like the sliced cheeses. You get those with some prosciutto.
Yeah, yeah.
My Italian, the prosciutto just it does it for you.
So we get
It does it for you.
the pack from Costco.
Mm-hmm.
So it has pepper jack in it. It has Colby Jack, and I can't remember what the third one is. I want to say it's mozzarella or provolone. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. But yeah, we use the hell out. We love cheese here too. And sunflower seeds, that's another good one. I didn't think about that one. I actually have sunflower seeds right next to me.
Not
So
the
yeah, that's another snack.
not the sunflower seeds right next to you.
I blame baseball for that though, because we used to eat a lot of seeds because of baseball.
That's a go-to snack for the baseball season. These last couple questions I have for you, and then we're gonna digress and host out for the day, because I fumigated myself. What is the strangest item in your background visible when you stream? So my strangest item that I have, because I like to collect tchotchkes. Okay, I'm a tchotchke collector. If you don't know what a tchotchke is,
Oh, okay.
Google it. This is my Zen garden of random accoutrements. Okay, so it has a cat.
Cute.
Well, he fell over. That guy from that one anime I like. We got Bluey in there, and then we have
From Demon Slayer.
Yeah, from Demon Slayer. We got Bluey, and then we have a Pokemon that I got from the 25-cent machine. He's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's
That's
a little
cute.
it's a little Zen garden. That's one of my little tchotchkes. I got tchotchkes all over the place in here. I got stitches. I got little
Stitch.
I got little unicorns.
Aw. What a baby unicorn. That was cute.
My little tchotchkes. But do you have anything weird in your streaming background? Because I've never seen anything weird.
Yeah, no, because what's behind me is my bed and my door. So you can't really see anything. I mean, yeah.
No child doesn't have anything.
Yeah, there's nothing in stream that really. No. I have stuff on my desk. Like, I have a whole bunch of Funko Pops on my desk, but you guys don't see that. But, yeah. I don't have anything on my background that you guys can see because my back is just to either the door or my bed. So if I have something funky on my bed, which I normally don't, I usually make sure it's just my bed sheet there.
So that's how far we got on the cup here. I will do definitely more off stream. And we did do the pattern. It actually kind of looks like water almost, which I have to do underneath the cup, which I'll do later. But
like
it's the colors don't do it justice. When you actually get the cup, you'll see the colors on camera. It don't really do it justice. But it has some really cool colors on it. This last question I have is, if you were a brand of pizza, what toppings would be on your pizza?
Ooh. Oh shit. You're gonna get people to hate me though, Fuzz. So what I like on my pizza is pepperoni. I actually like ham.
Okay.
And yes, I like me some pineapple as well.
Okay, that's a normal pizza. Now, see, people are gonna hate me. I like ham, pineapple, jalapenos, pepperoncinis, red peppers, and then throw some onion
Damn. Okay.
and then buffalo sauce on top. I call it a stoner pizza.
Okay. I can see that.
Back in the day when I used to smoke the Mary Janes and the devil's lettuce. It's good.
The devil's lettuce.
And then if you want to switch out the ham for chicken,
My best friend loves it with with turkey.
no, sorry,
People
chicken.
put turkey.
Chicken. You put chicken on it instead of the ham.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Yeah, my best friend loves it with pepperoncinis, pineapple, and chicken.
Oof.
So that's why I was like, I've heard that.
It's look. Free the pineapple. Free the pineapple. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, free the pineapple.
Free the pineapple. I don't get why people get so upset about pineapple on pizza, but I digress. If you had one catchphrase to sum up your streaming persona, what would that catchphrase be?
Do you know what it is, Fuzz?
Chinga
You know
da
what I
pues.
would-
Otra chinga da pues.
Otra chingada, pues.
So
Yep.
I don't know if I really have catchphrases. Because I kind of say a lot of shit all the time. I think mine would probably be.
Mhm.
I don't even know. Probably just like "Daddy, chill" or something, or I'd be like, "Whatever you say, Daddy." Like I say stupid shit like that to people. Which it gets them like it's always some gay sus shit. Always
Honestly,
gay
yours
sus
is,
shit.
like, out of pocket.
It's out. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a lot out of pocket. A lot out of pocket right now, guys. Sorry about that. I was out of pocket. Sorry. Hold on. Let me calm down for a
Grizzly's
minute.
like, here, Fuzz. Chill.
Look, Grizzly don't know what he had coming to him. But anyway, I digress. I'm about to make that man, my future baby daddy. I have like 12 future baby daddies. Okay, I got Wesley, I got JoJo, I got Grizz. Maybe Oz Evil at one time, but he don't put out as much as he used to anymore. Super Cats. I'm kidding. Elusive Melody might be another one. You never know. No, but I digress from all the random questions. I do thank you for coming on the podcast, letting us know a little bit about you, where you're from, what you've been doing. This last question I have for you before we kind of jump off. Actually, first, before we do that, want to let people know the reason why I do this. Each person that I've selected has been somebody that has impacted my life in a positive way, whether it was we didn't like each other at the first, or we kind of became mutual friends, or something happened along the lines. That's why I picked Velo. Velo's always been one of those people that's been consistent, and one of those people that's always been there regardless of what's going on in her life, or is never afraid to pick up that phone and be like, hey, are you good? Just making sure you're okay. Or even to go to bat for you when some people don't understand the assignment. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. But this last question is a very hard question. It's where can people find you? Let people know what you're doing, and maybe let the people know if you're going to be coming back to streaming soon. Give them a little tidbit.
Yeah, well, Vila44, you can find me here on Kick. I do see myself streaming here soon. We want to get back into ranked, actually. So I want to play some ranked Warzone and actually have fun with it. I used to actually play a lot of ranked play before, but I kind of stopped doing that. So yeah, I do want to step back into the surface. I think I have the time now. I wanna do things that make me happy again. So you can find me on Twitter. I am also VL044 _ on Twitter. You can find me there. On Instagram, same thing, VL044 _. And that's probably the best way you can find me.
All right. So at the end of this, I always do a little synopsis. It's kind of like a haiku, a hyperbole, if you will. If y'all don't know who Velo44 is, get to know her. Velo44 is one of those straight shooters from the hip, ain't afraid to shoot, downstream. And if you know what that means, you know what it means. She's from the killer streets of Inglewood. No, she ain't from Inglewood, but I'm just going to say she's from Inglewood because she is. She is an LA Dodgers fan. If you guys want to check out her, have some fun, vibe out, and enjoy your time with some creativity, sharp insight, and passion for gaming, go check out Velo44. If you don't know, you know. Check her out live on Kick. And I don't know if you're still doing Wet Work Wednesdays, but if you are, go check her out with the girls. They have a good time, and they Cupnuck and Kiki. So that is my little hyperbole for the Velo44. I had a lot more questions, but again, guys, glue got me. I should open that door more often. But I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know you just got out of work. Go take a shower. Go relax. If we do go back online, guys, we're definitely going to be playing some Warzone. Might have some fun, do some stuff like that. But if there's anybody out in the community that you would like to host out to today, let your muchacho know, and I think we can host out to him today.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who do we got out there?
We got online right now.
Because my list is not listing today. And thank everybody for coming by, having some fun, and again, Kiki.
I have a...
Who?
Yeah, I got somebody. Her name is Colorful Love.
Let's see if it pops up. Oh, Colorful Love, we got them. Go show some love to Colorful Love, guys. We will be streaming again another episode soon. Check Twitter for it. I will be doing a giveaway for the F7 for the F7 shenanigans stuff next stream. F7 wasn't here for us to do that. So next stream, we're going to be doing a giveaway for a dragon. If you guys have not seen the dragons already, these are the dragons. You get yourself a Stitch Dragon is what we're going to be giving away. Has a little surfboard. And it will be coming with a, I'm going to be blinging this out. So this is what's going to come with it. You're going to have a Stitch Dragon and a bling cup. So that'll be something we're going to give away to the community. So go show some love to Colorful Love. We will see you guys in the next stream. Until next time, it's your boy Alpha signing out. Peace out, A-Town down.